Okay, got a pretty big texture job here, and everything went really well. And it sometimes happens that you'll do a texture job and then all of a sudden you notice something that's not going to blend. You see this high ridge here? That is definitely not going to blend in. It's going to show right through once it's painted. That is just, all of this is great. It's just gonna blend nice and even and not show up, especially if you prime it first. The primer is gonna, make it all work. But this is gonna show up. What I wanted to show you was my trick, or a trick, for getting through it. And what you can do is use some caulking. Now some people don't recommend it because you can't sand caulking, and I understand that, but sometimes you're in a hurry and you just have the time that you have and you need to get the job done. Anyway, there's the caulking, and I'm just going to use my finger to blend it in and hide that rough edge. And sometimes you can use the back of the caulking tube and just kind of knock it down, and that can work really good. You see there, it just took that hard edge and softened that edge a bit. You just don't want too big of a run. If it all runs together, it'll all look like a big spot. And the trick is just to have it in little areas, and that way you can hide those imperfections. No big deal. There we go. That's going to hide it and make it just that much better on the texture job. Might not be perfect, but we don't live in a perfect world, and I've got to get this done. Got a whole unit to paint and get it done, but that's going to make it blend. Thanks for watching Kung Fu Maintenance. Over and out. Okay, so the caulking is blended in now, and now I'm going to prime the area and we'll see how it goes. And just, I think it'll hide that area much better than it would have. The primer will help to do its thing much better as well. And get it all done. Okay, primer's all on. We'll let that dry. I'll open the place, let it air out, head to lunch, and then I can come back and it'll be ready to paint. It only takes about 20 minutes for the primer to dry. Okay, here's our texture and our paint, the caulking to cover the where it transitions here, and I'm ready to roll the paint on. I'm going to do a couple coats here, do the first coat and I'll let it dry. Come back and do the second coat. Got a giant patch, but you can already see that this is gonna blend really well. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. All right, thanks for watching Kung Fu Maintenance. Over and out.